Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jazzy RN. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. The goal of my channel is to help nurses pivot from the bedside to remote work. Henry Ford Health is hiring an RN coordinator clinical denial recovery full-time remote. This job is for Michigan residents. I always go straight to the qualifications. Even if you don't meet every qualification, I still suggest you apply. You must be an RN with a valid unrestricted state of Michigan license, 3 to 5 years clinical experience required, BSN required, or 3 years clinical denial, the 3 years denial appeal, utilization management experience, knowledge of hospital billing and payer regulations, including criteria for patient status determination, and tools or software used for determination. Sutter Health has a advice nurse, mental health, work from home position available. The job is 36 hours per week. It is a full-time job and it is also nights. You must have an RN license for the state of California prior to date of hire and an RN license in your state of residence. And also just a disclaimer, they are only hiring residents for the state of Utah, Idaho, Arizona, and Montana. They want 1 year of mental health experience, 2 years practical nursing in a hospital, clinic, urgent care, or ER department. This job is nights. It is full-time, 12-hour shifts. Days of the week are variable. You will work rotating weekends, 36 hours per week, and the pay is $37.19 to $48.71 per hour. The next job is advice nurse, mental health. This job is per diem casual. It is also varied days of the week. They require you to live in the following states. That includes Utah, Idaho, Arizona, Montana, Tennessee, Missouri, South Carolina, and Louisiana. You must also have a RN license for the state of California prior to starting, and an RN license in your state of residence, 1 year mental health experience, 2 years of practical nursing in a hospital, clinic, urgent care, or ER department. The job shift is varied. You're working per diem casual. Your shift hours will be 8 to 12 hours, variable days of the week, rotating weekends, and the pay for this job is $37.19 to $48.71. Emory Health is hiring an RN evenings telehealth nursing position. This job is 40 hours per week. It is full time. You'll start between $43 per hour to $49.84 per hour. Your shift will be between 12 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. Multi-state nursing license is required for this role. I'm going to skip some of the minimum qualifications I will point out that if you are a current LPN with Emory Healthcare and you've completed an RN program and to obtain an RN licensure, you are eligible to transition to this role while completing your RN resident program. Also, LPNs who are enrolled in the Emory ADN program as of 3/30/2025 must sign an obligation agreement to complete an ADN to BSN program within 2 years of entering the RN clinician role. They also require you to have an active, valid, unencumbered, compact, multi-state RN license within 60 days of hire. BLS certification required. Must meet all clinical nurse employee commitments. I'm going to skip some of these bullet points. I'm going to point out these two here. You must have knowledge of electronic medical records, EMR, and e-prescribing, familiarity with Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook. Make sure your resume has platforms used on it. That includes any software you use at your current job and your previous jobs, such as Microsoft Office, Microsoft 365, or Epic, Cerner, Meditech, ProTouch. This will make your resume look more tech savvy. Also, you must have high-speed broadband and reliable internet connection and a confidential and private workspace at home. Tango is hiring a utilization review nurse. This job is full-time, 40 hours per week. They do require a 2-year degree and at least 2 years experience. You must have at least 2 years of general nursing experience in medical, surgical, or critical care, and at least 1 year of utilization review or management, case management, or recent field experience in home health. You are currently licensed as an RN, practical nurse, or vocational nurse in good standing through the Arizona Board of Nursing and other state boards of nursing as applicable. I'm going to skip some of these bullet points and make sure you do add Microsoft Office to your resume. Cadence has several positions available for LPNs, and I'll have the links for all of these positions available in the description box below. And I will focus on just one job right now. This is for a remote licensed practical nurse. A California license is required, and they are hiring in the state of Wyoming and in multiple other states as well. This job is full-time remote based in the US. You will work weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific time. I do want to mention before I go to the qualifications and requirements, make sure that you edit your resume to reflect what you'll be doing. So as you see here, also I have, if you go to the resume tips in the description box below, you'll see examples of how you should edit your resume. They require an active compact multi-state LPN or LVN license in the state where you currently reside, at least 5 years clinical experience as an LPN, remote work readiness, high-speed Wi-Fi is required, active California LVN license required. It is preferred if you have any fluency in Spanish and experience providing patient education and support to individuals managing chronic conditions is preferred. Clever Care is hiring a utilization management nurse RN. This job salary is $34.98 to $42.85 per hour, and this job is full-time. They require you to have an active unrestricted RN license, at least 3 years clinical experience, 1 year in utilization management or case management preferred. This is not required. Also, knowledge of medical necessity criteria, MCG or interqual. Just the FYI, if you go to the resume tips link in the description box below, and you scroll down towards the bottom of the page, you'll see where you can go to get interqual and MCG certification. I'm not being paid to promote their certifications. I'm just giving you that information to help you with marketing your resume to look more marketable for a role. And the pay for this job is $34.98 to $42.85 per hour. And bonus points if you have the bilingual proficiency in Cantonese, Mandarin, Spanish, Vietnamese, or Korean. This is preferred and not required. Thyme Care is hiring a behavioral health oncology nurse. You must have a BS in nursing, a multi-state unrestricted RN license, compact license, and willing to obtain additional licenses as needed. You must have 5 years nursing experience, including 2 years in advanced clinical judgment and problem-solving skills in complex, nonlinear behavioral health cases, preferred experience in oncology nursing. Certification as an oncology certified nurse is preferred and will be required within 2 years of hire. And the hourly rate for this role is $45.67 per hour.